All right, we're back. Hello.
Hello. All right, Kieran, do you know of the game called War Thunder?
No.
It is
War
a
Thunder.
game. Yeah, it's a plain.
Oh, it's a free to play.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah, free to play. Yeah. People who love War Thunder are a unique breed.
It looks
And
cool. What is it, like a Battlefield ripoff or something?
It's a plane shooting game and also a tank shooting game. They have tanks and planes, as far as I can tell.
Tanks and planes.
Carrion, you might not be aware of this, but the people that play these games are really interested in military hardware to a insane degree.
Yeah.
And on multiple occasions, on the forums for War Thunder online, like actual forums, multiple instances of people getting in arguments about the legitimacy of a tank or a plane.
God.
And then to prove people right, whoever goes and finds access to actual classified documents and posts them on the War Thunder forums. So this happened at least 4 times.
Yeah, 4 might be conservative.
Okay, 4 is being conservative. Okay, July
2021. So
it's
like a military simulation game.
Yeah,
pretty much. July 2021, a user claiming to be a tank commander leaked restricted AESP manuals detailing the armor of the British Challenger 2. October 2021, a player posted classified turret rotation data for the French Leclerc tank. June 2022, official Chinese military documentation of the DTC-10-125 tungsten penetrator used in the ZTZ-99 tank was uploaded.
This is a video game.
January 2023, a massive wave of leaks including radar systems and the weapons for an American F-16 and F-15E, as well as the avionics for a Russian MiG-29.
Well, if you want it to be accurate.
List of classified leaks. So we got the Challenger 2, the M2A2 Bradley, still in action tank, I think.
Huh.
It has been 0 days. Yeah,
yeah.
And you have to wonder, and then we can talk about this for a little bit. What are the people on the forums doing to have such access to that knowledge? And Occam's razor
guy.
No, Occam's razor tells me no. The game has a huge internal following. I don't know if the game is fun. It's kind of a game that caters to whales.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't know if the core game.
There's World of Warships as well.
I think the people that are really big into military hardware tech, you're going to have overlap with people that actually work in the military or military hardware tech, and they just want to flex.
100%.
And that'd be equivalent to me, like, sharing pictures to prove someone wrong about, like, a nuclear reactor on a submarine. And that would be me put in forever jail. This stuff probably doesn't. Well, it probably, in some cases, could put you in the brig for a long time. There were weeaboos in the military when I was in. Holy crap! There are people that joined the military, joined the Navy specifically so they could get Yokosuka as their duty station. But yeah, the fact that you would be sharing any weapons information online, that's crazy.
Has anybody gotten caught doing this?
I would have to imagine. Yeah, dude, all the time. These forums aren't anonymous. Like, they could, if they wanted to, their governments could figure out who did it. Oh my god, I didn't know they got The F-117 Nighthawk, one of the funny flying Doritos, which is it's a stealth plane. Included in the leak was pictures of the flight manual detailing sensors, engine specs, and firing angles. Holy shit. This is probably the 12th time.
For a free-to-play game.
I knew a guy in the Navy who he was a big in the news. His name was Saucier. Knew him only through passing. He took pictures of he took pictures of the enclosed maneuvering spaces and some reactor spaces of a sub. And then, like, the phone was found by a shipmate near him, and it was near a dumpster. And they opened up the phone, it was accessible, and it had all these photos in it. And there was some speculation that his wife, he said his wife set him up, or something like that. But so you took pictures of a thing that should never have pictures taken of it, because you know your job. But yeah, he went to
That's
jail
crazy.
for a while.
I'm surprised they can even have their phone.
But you can bring your phone on a sub. You just don't take pictures of it. And don't try to use it as like blackmail against your wife or something like that. Oh, we got the Harrier was leaked. Someone showing off an actual part of a missile, like actual physical part of a missile. And then War Thunders themselves have made jokes about deep breath. Do not send us U.S. classified documents.
Yeah.
But no, by all accounts, I hear the gameplay is fine, I guess. I don't know. I think it's one of those games that's completely inaccessible because you'll play it and the people who are like either cheating or like top end will just completely destroy you because you start with like dog shit planes.
Yeah, unless you want to pay money for real stuff.
Yeah, you pay money into it.
Did you ever play Arma?
I played DayZ, which was an Arma mod. But I think I played Arma 3 a little bit and I went, this is too complicated.
Yeah, I did the exact same thing.
I don't know if those games are as complicated. I don't even know if they could be even considered flight sim level. I don't know. But yeah, I think the farthest I would go. Oh man, I could talk a little bit about the Backrooms without spoiling. Holy shit, that's crazy.
They made over $70, yeah.
Oh, the $70. Yeah. It did make over $70 because I saw more than enough for people to spend it.
Because you bought 2 tickets, so they
bought
made
2
over
tickets.
$70.
They made over $70, and at least in the Des Moines theater we went to. No,
Wow, the top 5 highest ever for any horror movie. Wow.
yeah, 70 million.
That's
before Saturday was finished. So it's on probably. I think it's gonna make 100 mil. Personally, our theater was pretty busy. The people sitting next to me wouldn't stop the fucking making out, but whatever.
Like loudly?
Yeah, well,
Was it a lot of people there? Was it packed?
our rows, the front rows weren't taken, but
Sure.
movie is at a reasonable pace. It does a good job of mimicking what the YouTube videos are like, but higher budget. By the way, I dipped one of my cookies into my tea. And I dipped it just like a second too long, and half of it fell into the tea. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool Cool set design. They said they did over 30,000 square foot set for the back rooms, which is bananas huge. I thought for a second an actor from The Office was in it, but it's a different guy.
Which
Not
was
The
guy
Office.
from The Office?
No, from Office Space, not
Oh,
Office.
Should I watch one of the? I've never seen one
No,
of the Backrooms
don't.
YouTube videos.
No, don't.
Should
I don't think
Okay.
you need to. Don't think you need to. It's perfectly fine introduction into what it is. And the director has gone on to say, like, nobody really owns the Backrooms. It's like an open source sort of at this point, and if you give it enough time, I would call it a folk tale or folklore, because it's based off of like the vibes of the 90s to a certain degree. The fact that this whole thing came out of a fucking taken out of context photo of a hobby shop in Wisconsin, and it became that. Yeah, some guy in 4chan, and then the whole liminal, that, and also the timing with the SCP stuff.
Is
think
this
a lot of-
SCP related?
No,
Because
but
I know
it's
that's
adjacent.
I know that like the horror writing or whatever.
It's definitely adjacent to it, in the way it's been disseminated through the internet. It's just the visual aspect of it. The visual aspect of it was kind of taken and ran with by Kane Pixels or Kane Parsons, who's the director of the movie. Here's what I noted as I was watching the credits, though. James Wan, and Osgood Perkins, and Sean Levy were all producers on the film. Huge people in Hollywood. Massive people in Hollywood. Osgood Perkins, big horror guy. James Wan is the guy who's done like all the fucking what are those horror films with the two people that are like poltergeist searching? What the fuck are they called?
Like the Ghost Hunter things?
Yeah, the Ghost Hunter.
yeah,
What the
Ghost
fuck are those?
Hunters.
No, not Ghost Hunters. They're like the OG like ghost like seance people that they were total scam artists back in the day, but they made a movie series out of them. Fuck, that's gonna bother me.
Yeah, Warren's the
Yeah. The name of
yeah.
the name of that series. He did that. I think he produced that, and he also did the Megan movies, like the weird robot girl.
Megan was the
movies.
robot. Yeah, that one was weird.
And those make a
never
lot of
watched it,
fucking
but-
money. Yeah, those make a lot. Anyway, so he has clout. And then Sean Levy, I think he directed Deadpool. Something like that.
I need to see those
So-
movies.
But those guys were listed as producers. I'm like, okay, well, this makes a lot more sense as to why this was so polished. $10 million budget. The YouTube series is huge, like millions and millions of views. So they had a sure shot with like the notoriety of it, and hundreds of games sold and done well with the name Backrooms in it too. And with that all, and it's perfect timing for the film to come out. It's still fresh in people's minds, but it's not like it took some time for a new piece of content to come out. Producer just means someone that makes shit happen. Well, here's the thing, G-House Dribble. I am of the theory that he might have needed a little assistance directing some of the dialogue, or at least gotten some notes. And I think the producers in this case were providing notes. I'm not suggesting he didn't direct the film like a lot of people are saying, which is a little bullshit. He clearly directed it. But I think someone who's new to the industry might have needed some heavy lifting or help with actually directing people. If he hadn't really done that with bigger actors, that could be daunting. But I digress. The film was really good. Karen's going to see it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it tomorrow.
I would even suggest Gear watch it just from a technical aspect, because Gear's not a huge fan of horror films, but it's really not that.
Yeah, it doesn't seem
It's-
like it is.
Is there any
It's-
jump scares or anything? Anything
There are
fun
jump
like that?
scares, but they're utilized differentially from the actual horror. They're very separate. Everything is very lingering horror. I would argue it's probably one of the more effective, quote, daylight horror films. Because
Daylight horror.
daylight horror is horror that occurs without the use of darkness,
Oh.
which is very rare in horror films. You've watched a lot. Most horror films are shot
Yeah.
very darkly.
Dark. Yeah.
The back rooms, you see stuff pretty clearly in it. It's actually pretty great.
Are there
the movie
monsters in it?
Yeah, there is beings, yeah.
Interesting.
But the actual fear, it comes from the concept of space, and that it does a really good job with that. People might consider the movie slow. I consider it, wow. It might not even be great for the audience too, because it's like it's too slow for people who can't keep their attention spans locked in because of the two people making out next to me. There might have been a little bit of that, but I think that's pretty close to a film that I would be totally cool with as like my kids' first rated R film to watch, type of thing. Because it's heady enough, but it isn't. There's no nudity or like sexual.
One of my
content.
first was Blair Witch Project.
Cool because
Blair
of
Witch would be a
Blender.
good example, a good parallel, actually. It's very, very similar to
And
Blair
Friday the
Witch in a way.
13th.
Yeah, Friday the 13th is boring.
How dare you, sir? That is Friday the 13th is awesome.
Yeah, I don't like Freddy.
What? Oh my!
Freddy's lame.
Freddy isn't
never
Friday the
bothered to watch
13th.
it.
Isn't Freddy?
Oh no, that's sorry, I confused the two. Elm Street. I don't like Elm Street. I love
Jason,
Jason.
bro.
I love Jason. I get those two. I don't know why. I shouldn't, because I love Jason.
Never watched that either. Never bothered.
They're good.
The first Friday the
They're good.
13th doesn't even have Jason in it. Spoilers.
Yes, it does. It certainly does. It certainly does. For a very short amount of time. Like 2 scenes. Not even 2 scenes. A scene.
Yeah. Nightmare on Elm Street is supposed to just be a general slasher whodunit, and the whodunit component of it is so stupid, but it did really well because
I like
The
the
era that
Dream
movie-
Warrior or whatever.
Dream Warrior. You don't like Jason X?
Jason. Freddy vs. Jason was kind of a fun movie, if I remember correctly.
Freddy vs. Jason made the most money out of all those films.
But the first Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, and Friday the 13th all deserve their place, I think. Hellraiser is above them, though. Hellraiser's the best.
Hellraiser is just a horror art film in a lot of ways.
I love Hellraiser. There is so many good.
See, Gear doesn't like horror.
Yeah, not for me.
Yeah, but these
I like
are
reading.
like old horror.
I don't
with,
like watching.
practical effects.
What is the last horror film that you've seen, Gear?
I think Pooh.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I watched that one too.
But
Okay, what was
That
the
was-
last horror movie? Because that's not a movie.
yeah, it was. That was because we lost a bet, the podcast, so we had to watch it.
Sure.
I don't even know if I could tell you. I'm not sure. It too.
Okay.
Those are all right.
Did you
I saw
see
both of
Doctor
those.
Sleep?
No, I didn't.
Not too bad.
You know, I started reading it like twice, and it never clicked.
Doctor Sleep was the first movie in a while, a long time, and where you actually see like a kid get hurt, killed even. You don't, and it's like, wow.
We do not watch
Yeah.
the same movies.
Let me rephrase by saying mainstream film,
Yeah, I know.
because
I was
like
just
you
being-
watch
yeah.
any dog shit horror film like you watch, Karen.
I watch.
You
all
have to
things.
admit you watched some fucking garbage.
I love the garbage. That's my favorite. My
Wait,
favorite. Is the
weren't you
garbage.
complaining yesterday about something being garbage?
No, there is a difference between fun
Yeah,
garbage
yeah.
and
Give us your
trash.
no. We're burning time a little
Trash.
bit. We'll give it up to the 30-minute, but give us a review of The Bride.
The Bride is the most pretentious. Trash. It's a smack to the face to Mary Shelley.
Shut up. You have to start with something good about it.
If it wasn't a Frankenstein movie, it'd be okay.
You had to say something good about it.
That is good. That is good.
Keep
It
trying.
would be an
Give me one
okay
more,
movie.
Give me one more good thing. You
Some
sat
of
there the
the
whole.
some of the stylistic was fine.
All right, now
I
give
don't
us
think
what.
that it
Tell us what you
remembered.
really
I don't think that I don't think that when they were making the movie, they remembered what year they were making the movie in.
What do you mean by that? Explain.
The music was totally off on it. There was just a lot of like plot holes that Mary Shelley, the writer, possesses the bride. She is part of the movie. The monologue that it starts out with Mary Shelley is so cringe that I had to look at my phone because it was so uncomfortable for me to watch it.
Oh yeah, I
And
heard it was like noirish narrative,
Awful,
sort of like
awful. And then it's like has this guise of feminism and all this stuff when the whole premise is literally a bride being made for the monster. And then basically it forgets all of that and turns into Bonnie and Clyde.
How is Christian Bale in it?
Fine. It was all fine. Like it
How
was
is the
it
lady? I forget her name. Jessie Buckley. I think
She
is
was
her
like
name.
she acted like the Joker from like a lot of the beginning of the movie. Me and Ali both kept just being like, "Is this like the Joker? Why is she acting like the Joker?" It felt very like DC Universe Joker. But it was just like it was so cringe. The split personality possession, Mary Shelley possession was so cringe.
Is it worse than the
And
Wolfman?
it didn't make sense to me. So here's the thing. So Mary Shelley wrote the story, the Prometheus of Man or whatever, which was basically Frankenstein, right?
Sure.
But in this movie, Frankenstein exists in this world, but also Mary Shelley, who wrote the book about Frankenstein. So but then there was also this premise of like she's actually just telling you a story. But if she's telling you the story, why is she possessing this character that's meant to be in the real world, but it's not the real world because she's telling the story? But Frankenstein is real. And then they also kept calling Frankenstein Frank, as if they were the first people to ever have thought of the idea to call him Frank. Even though it's not, he's Frankenstein's monster. It was a conglomerated,
so
chaotic mess of a movie.
Okay. I've always wondered this because I never read Prometheus of Man or like any manuscript of Frankenstein. What is the monster's name?
There isn't one. He's the monster.
At no point does Frankenstein give him a name. Is that a main plot point? Does that not get confusing?
The whole point, like, that's why he's just the monster. Like it's a really sad story.
I know the main threads of it, and it's like kind of about like humanity and sympathy and guilt. La da da.
He turns into a monster. I
just find it a little hack. Nobody's given it like. Gear, do you agree with me on this? Like,
there's a reference to Young Frankenstein in it.
I don't know. I just think if I was writing it, I wouldn't be able to write it without giving him a name. You know what I mean?
Give him a name.
I feel like you're going out of your way not to give it a name.
Rise, bolt,
well,
neck.
The thing is, the bride didn't even exist really in the original story.
Well, the
he's
bride
like
is based
creating
on
the
the-
bride and then destroys the bride. He destroys the creation, and that
Yeah.
Frankenstein's monster is all like, "Oh my," rah, rah, rah," because he's upset about it.
I think they should have just named him like Herman Munster.
The best part is the blind guy in the
Herman Monster.
Herman
when
Munster.
he's like sitting in the like farmhouse part of it and watching this family kind of exist, and it's like the first time that he sees kindness and like experiences kindness.
Isn't Edward
Frankenstein is a
Scissorhands-
wonderful book.
Is Edward Scissorhands basically a ripoff of Frankenstein?
And I can't hear anything.
200 pages. I don't have time for that. Gear has to listen to his books. Bailey's pissed about it.
She's mad that I'm going through them too quick.
Yeah, she's going, she's fucking pissed about that. She's torqued.
Listen,
Oh, I'm back.
listen.
I'm back.
I sent you the link to give her to.
She doesn't know how to get that shit running on her iPhone. Not a clue.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't know how you. Do they have File Explorer
You
on your
have to-
iPhones now?
No, you have to export
dude.
that bitch back to your PC to iTunes and then sync it that way. It's stupid.
No. Download it with Google Drive.
You tell her.
I'm not telling her. You're the one who's gonna have to do it.
I'm like, you already got the book. Just read it.
I have like 3 different copies of the book.
Dude, I plug my phone in via
No,
USB and drag and
we're
drop.
not talking about. We're talking about
Audiobooks.
We're talking about
No, I missed
audiobooks
it.
in a different series. Dungeon Crawl.
I'm on book
Dungeon
5 right
Crawler
now.
Carl.
Yeah, and did you know Seth MacFarlane's making a live-action TV show of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I got
super,
7
I think I've heard the
hours
name.
till book 6. Zot. Don't tell her. I
My
stopped
friend's
updating
wife
her.
is reading it.
So's mine.
Oh, Bailey's reading it as well.
Bailey's reading it as well, but she can't keep up. I don't know how she can't keep up. She has plenty of time to
No, the issue is there's no more classes, so I'm doing only desk work, so I can listen to it for 8 hours and uninterrupted every day. And that's excluding my car ride.
That's not to touch a tone here, but why are you even there? Why are you wasting
so I can
electricity?
get paid?
I know, but like, do you have to be there?
There are classes. I have 1 class a day, except for Fridays. I have no classes. Cardboard. There are websites that will let you secure backups for your media, if that's what you're looking for. But yeah, there's
I
one
might
class
be able to
a
get
day.
it working on the NAS. I don't know. I don't want to fuck with iPhone user interface. I'm sorry.
Dude,
iPhone
on my
sucks.
iPad, I can literally download, and there's a media browser.
Then
Not a media,
show-
there's
then
like a
show-
file browser.
Show that to my wife when you get. Don't just give her a download link. She ain't gonna know.
No, I gave you a download link so you can show her Zot.
Oh, well, I don't know because I don't got an iPhone.
Yeah, you can figure it out.
No, just you're allowed to you're allowed to message my wife the links
Oh,
to things.
okay.
Oh, send her this link.
Listen, I'll zip up copies of books she legally owns to send her if that's what helps. But
Uh-huh.
that I can't tell her like, okay, now open this on your phone. Like
How to
Just send her a README, step one.
You just type one up on your phone, right? Type up a notepad readme on your phone.
Yeah, great. I'll make one of those shitty Microsoft Notepad videos at like 320p
Oh yeah.
with the bad music that's too loud. Yeah, dude.
But the
They made Harry
was-
Potter with Hugh Laurie.
hypercam, you need to have hypercam.
Yeah, Hypercam.
Right, yeah, hypercam 2 running in the background.
Yeah, the new audiobooks for Harry Potter use have Hugh Laurie and a couple other people.
What have
The original Dune, like the first couple Dune audiobooks are really good.
Here's a link for your wife. You could forward. I'm sure you live close to her. You could forward it to her.
Yeah.
I think it's free. You can import the books, and it should pull in all the metadata associated with the MB4.
So what's your contract rate for consulting tech?
I'm not doing that, dude. Especially not being there to see what's happening.
Oh yeah, do that shit over the phone, on the phone.
Yeah, I don't think Zoom lets you share. Zoom might let you share your iPad screen, but it can't be difficult, dude. The new iOS literally has file browser in it. So if you can go to the website, download it to the device, and then open it in this app, you should be fine. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
If you're telling me...
My wife doesn't know that, so it's really just like...
You know how to do it. You know how to do it.
I'm just fucking with you, but it's really funny. It's like, nah, you can just... It's fine. Waste your time and explain it to my wife for me.
Literally, that's exactly what I did on my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, let me take some time and explain that to my wife.
You do that, ready? You do that, and then she gets to listen to the book, and you get to game with us without being interrupted.
I game uninterrupted.
Shh.
She brings me tea.
Shh.
She
That's not my point. That's not my point.
How dare you? I'm crashing out.
Yeah, I'm about to too.
On a segue, here we go. We don't know when Seneca gonna be capable, so we might have to crash out.
Are we gonna crash out now?
See, crash out.
Yeah, I started it. That was like a very clear cut segue.
Listen, that was as ambiguous.
By
as
crash out, you meant mad.
I said I'm
gonna crash out.
I literally said crash out and segue.